right. All right, so this is chapter 9, problem 43. So we have a sign with a mass of 1,700 kilograms hanging from the bottom end of a vertical steel girder with a cross-sectional area of 0.012 meters squared. A, what is the stress within the girder? B, what is the strain on the girder? And C, if the girder is 9.5 meters long, how much is it lengthened when the sign is hanging from it? So let's just get right into it here. So this is a picture of my girder, you can imagine, with a sign, just saying sign, hanging off of it. So the girder itself, let's say this square, this kind of rectangle area here has a area of 0.012 meters that the sign is hanging off, and it weighs, well, it has a mass of 1,700 kilograms. Its weight would be determined by gravity, right? So mg is the weight. So basically for the stress, we're looking at how much pressure the sign exerts on the girder, which is going to be the force divided by the area. So we'll take this force we have here divided by the area. For the strain, we take that number that we just calculated as the stress and divide it by the Young's modulus of the material that we're using. And finally, to find out what it's lengthened by, or to find out how much the girder is lengthened, we want to look at the total change in length, which is equal to the strain multiplied by the initial length of the object that's being lengthened. So just to show real quickly here, stress is very simple. You just put the force over the area, and so you have the mass as 1,700 multiplied by 9.81 divided by 0.012. You should get about 1.4 times 10 to the 6th newtons per meter squared. Then for the strain, you take the same number divided by 200 times 10 to the 9 meters or newtons per meter squared. And you should get 6.94 times 10 to the minus 6 as the strain. And you'll multiply this number by the lengthened factor, right? Because if the girder is 9.5 meters long, then it started at 9.5 meters, and how much is it extended by? I should put a delta L here. So it's lengthened by 6.65 times 10 to the minus 5 meters. So it's a very small number, but it is lengthened a little bit.